Hey, Motret. Benvenido. I I realize I'm not sure if I had a monster or not. I was gonna go to the store to get it, but I realized I'm not sure if I had one. So I think I'm just gonna make a coffee right here, real quick. Uh, you know, things are hopeful. I um I registered a company name, so I have the option of potentially doing my own work. So I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but it's now an option. Start working on something. Maybe make a recipe book and sell recipe books. I'm not sure. Something. How's your day going? Oh wow. Yeah, it's sometimes, sometimes leaving early is really nice. Sometimes you need it, and it's really nice because you know everybody else is working hard and you don't have to. It- I think it's important sometimes to work less and appreciate that. It's good that the test went well. Or maybe just the rest of the day it was off anyway. I suppose were you up late um, studying history? Well, it's 4 o'clock, so we're gonna get into our recipe. Today we're gonna make some lasagna. I think I'm gonna start by getting into my ground beef, cooking that. keep it away from our cutting board. Whoop. Lasagna? Is that how it's said in Portuguese? Do I have? Let's get our ground beef out of there. It's still frozen. And I went and put some paper in it where the tag was. Maybe we'll put it in the microwave again. Thought it was, yeah, there's a little chunk in there that's still not thawed out. Put that in the microwave for a minute to defrost. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna cook our meat first. And then I'm gonna cut some vegetables. Today, I mean, I could take my mandolin out, and I was gonna do that, but I've got a pretty fancy machine I bought for my birthday last year. I'm gonna put everything in this. It's got a big blade in there. Well, I'm gonna chop it up with that. Put a few vegetables in there, and then we'll put the tomatoes in, blend it all together, and then cook it again. Try to get it all thick, get it a good thickness. But yeah, I guess you could put little chunks in there. And it's still frozen a little bit, but I should have taken it out of the fridge earlier today. I forgot. Okay, so put that a little bit over medium. While that heats up and cook, we're gonna start prepping our veggies, cleaning them up. Whoop, wrong element. This one's the one I want. Had my pot lid on there too. That could have been bad. So, I'm gonna take this kettle out of here. Actually get my coffee started. Start brewing that for 4 minutes. I think I got about 8 more levels. So that means we're definitely doing it today. Probably tomorrow. And then I think I'm gonna be doing an extra long art stream on Sunday if I finish Doom. And I'm gonna make a helmet for my bird. My PNG tuber, I'm gonna make him a Doom helmet on Sunday probably. How much carrot do I want? Oh, I'm gonna cut this carrot. Maybe we won't need the whole thing. Yeah, maybe there's good. Peel it. Start peeling. There it is. Now maybe you can just bring it up here. Yeah, that'd be more comfy. Some celery. I'll take maybe, yeah, we'll take 3. Probably put the rest, put these away. Suppose there'll be some differences in cultural cooking, I imagine. Suppose I'll keep everything but this, instead of cleaning the dirt off all that. It is 4:09. We might share the same time zone if you're in Brazil. It's a possibility, not necessarily likely. What time is it for you? That's true. Okay. So through, that'd be 5. No, that'd be 7. So 3 hours ahead of me. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have just said that. Yes, I'm just stirring the beef around a little bit. It's gonna cook again when we do the lasagna. I'd rather it be really cooked and make sure that it's safe. There's 450 grams of lean beef, or about a pound in US measurements. I'm in Canada. We don't have to go super small because we're just gonna blend it pretty much. Let's probably use proper knife techniques. Put my knuckles out against the blade. Yes, put that in there. It's just what did we have in there? Oh, we just put the carrot peels in there earlier. That was it. You can probably reduce the heat on this. Oh, I wanted to put some. I could just put it on medium or low. I'm gonna put some spices in here because the fats are gonna carry the spices. Some oregano. And garlic powder. A bit of paprika. What was the other thing? Put a little bit of salt in there. Oh yeah, a little bit of sugar to balance out the acidity. Just a pinch. Just a pinch of sugar. From acidity from the tomatoes when we get there. I like making things, and I like playing video games. I like solving problems, and I like exercise. Though recently I've been really lazy. I'm starting to gain weight. But I did walk like 20 kilometers about a month ago, so that's pretty good. Over 20 kilometers. I think it was around 26 kilometers. That's really good for someone my age. Part of the reason I use my PNG tuber is I don't want to I don't want to tell my age. So. But I do sound younger than I am, I'm pretty sure. Alright, and we got a white onion. Oh, it's all good. No, it's perfectly normal questions to be intrigued in. Oh, that smells good already, just the ground beef with the spices in it. I'll lower the temperature even more. Face. What do you think? Did I put my face in the camera there? Yes. I'm just trying my best to do a marathon of Doom at the moment. It might not last, but if I do play something else, not a big deal. There's also art projects. Just a little? Okay. Yeah, there's also some other art projects I'd like to make. But everything, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to go by my heart, right? I'll start boiling some water for the noodles. Where'd my lid go? Ah, there it is. Actually, well, I'll make a coffee real quick. My French press. Sugar. I'm glad you're enjoying the emoji, or the emote. We'll try to get some more done. I want to make a couple different ones. I want to make an emoji where you can use it to arrive and leave, right? I always enjoy those. It's a kind of a nice way to tell the streamer you're coming or going without having to say it, right? Though I still don't always tell them when I'm leaving, personally. I'm kind of shy about that. I added another redeem, if you notice. I don't know, do you know Skyrim? Have you ever seen anyone play Skyrim? What is that thing? Is it just it's a big bushy thing with a sad face. I think I might have seen it in a game somewhere. Oh shit. Sorry, I guess on the phone I have it set up on the computer so it makes a noise. But I guess on the phone it doesn't. So Motret, I used to oh I was an adventurer like you before until I took an arrow to the knee. I have to get better at it. And I'll do it again later. I'll make sure I say the line properly. Okay, so we got those going. Might as well bring everything else to get blended together over here. You used the pot thing too today already. Oh yeah, and between them. I wonder if I can do something on the phone about that. Yeah, it's. You ever see the meme popping cat? I really enjoy that meme. And people are using it in videos. You like that meme with the popping cat? Yeah, that's where I take that from. Maybe I don't know if I can make a popping hummingbird, but that'd be fun. Ah, just drop it all over the place. Our water's boiling. Put some salt in there. Did you go? Box of lasagna. I had you the other day. Where did you go? Ah, there it is. I put it closer to my work so I wouldn't forget it. was gonna try to make the lasagna noodles myself, but my neighbor said she had some noodles that she wasn't using, so I didn't want to waste them. Oh, you've never... Do you know what a lasagna is? You ever have lasagna? Yeah, I wonder if that's what they call it in Italy. Lasagna. Lasagna. Pretty sure it's an Italian meal. Decently sure. Here, 1 second, I'll grab a new fork. Oh, okay. So in Portuguese it's lasagna. Lasagna. Yeah, in English we lasagna it lasagna. Lasagna. Did you fit in there? I didn't realize that I'd have a problem with fitting the noodles in there. We're gonna do 2 batches because I knew I wouldn't be able to cook 9 noodles in this pot at once, but can't cook 3. That's a problem. Almost need it to fold in half. Max it out for a minute. Get that water boiling again. Yeah, I own a couple of them. They're not my strongest suit. I really don't like the tank controls. I don't mind like I don't mind Parasite Eve or Silent Hill, but Resident Evil, I don't know, something about it gets on my nerves most of the time. But yeah, who knows? Maybe one day I'll play this series from the start. There must be quite a few of them by now. The newer Dooms are really awesome. I think even if you don't really like Doom, it's nothing compared to the newer ones. The newer ones, you can climb up stuff and jump and stuff, and it's a lot more high pace. The 3 last ones, pretty high pace. The 2 next ones we're doing are about the same, I think. Yeah, maybe we'll cook 3 noodles at a time. Oh well. Got our ground beef in there with the... Whoop. Ground beef in there with our vegetables. Yeah, it's the graphics aren't modern, and that's probably part of the problem. I mean, back then, I played a game called Descent that kind of had some of the same control. It's like three-dimensional, and the high pace, you just get to move fast and shoot stuff. That's what's fun about it, right? That's what was fun about it for the most part. But the newer ones, it's kind of gruesome the amount of detail they put into it. And the music's like friggin' heavy metal, like high energy the whole time. Oh, what the heck? My can opener just failed? What? Wow. Okay. Oh, we could probably take some of that liquid out of there. Probably put the noodles for another 5 minutes. Do I have another way of opening cans? I wonder. Probably not. Hopefully this will be good enough. I had another can just because I didn't know if it would be enough, but hopefully I overcalculated. Actually, I could ask my neighbor for a can opener if I really need it. I'm going to thicken it up a bit, mingle up the... Oh, I forgot about that. That's the dangerous part about these things. Blades coming out of them. I'll thicken it up a bit. It might be good. At least get the different flavors mingling together a little bit. Weird, I thought that can opener was going to last forever. Okay, have a good night, Motret. I'll owe you a Skyrim style arrow to the knee later. I'll do my best. I'm gonna give an extra minute to that. Yeah, so we're gonna have not only the tomato meat sauce with veggies in the lasagna, we'll also have, I'm gonna put some spinach and cottage cheese in there, and then it's gonna have a layer of cheese on top. And put that in the oven. It's actually gonna take a decent amount of time. I didn't really calculate how long that would take, but it's gonna be like total of about an hour and a half for this whole cooking period. So we're about a third of the way through. There's probably a better tool for that, huh? I'm gonna put some more water in there. Actually, I have that kettle. Where did it go? Let that boiling again. Yeah, we're seeing some of the fluids come out of it. We don't have to go crazy on it, but probably want it a little thicker than it is. Did I buy some of that that ham stuff? Nah. Got full. There we go. Do one noodle at a time, let it absorb in there. Got enough water now that it could spill over if we don't lower the temperature a bit. Get in there. Get in there. I was half tempted to just buy tomatoes instead of canned ones, but the canned ones are cheaper. Weird. They're like wrapped in metal, yet they cost less. Well, apparently I'll just leave it on max, because one noodle cools that pot off so much. It's not, takes a minute to soften up compared to spaghetti where it just kind of sinks right in almost instantaneously. Maybe it's the kind of noodle too, I don't know. I don't remember them being such a pain. Hopefully it'll make for chewier noodles. Put a timer now for 8 minutes on them. Maybe 10 actually. I want to make sure they're not al dente when they're done, but I can't really chew them to check. Kind of weird. I have made a lasagna before. Last time I think it was a vegetarian one. The spinach made it pretty good. There we go. It's in there, it's in there. I wonder if I were to drop the would it stay in there without hopefully we can push its cooking speed a little bit like that. Yeah, awesome. This is parchment paper I'm using. Make sure they don't stick to each other. That water does evaporate out of there quickly then. Wow. I think I might actually put all this sauce in the pot and heat it back up. We might be good for sauce actually, even though I thought I needed 2 cans. I wonder if I had a bigger pot at some point in my life. I must have. Okay, yeah, we can fold them in there. It's a good sign, I imagine. Suppose when they fall apart, when you try to take them out, that's probably a good sign too. I'm happy I poured off the extra water from the tomato can because there's still plenty of fluids in there. Yeah, that's plenty pliable. Yeah, that'll be nice. Actually, probably don't have to boil it more than a few more minutes here, the second batch. Alright, I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, next batch I'll do for 8 minutes. Same way. I can smell the spices and vegetables. Yeah, sorry there, disconnected. I'm not sure why. Oh, am I missing the god milk? Damn it! I'm missing the god milk. And I'm just messing around with my phone, trying to find the ultimate angle. For no reason. There we go. You know what would be a better tool for that? Friggin' tongs. Tongs would be a better tool than a fork. If I not disconnected it. That's good. Okay. We'll let that cool off. Put it in a bowl. Do the other batch. Or maybe put them together. Should be. Oh, there's a lot of fluids in there. Okay. Never mind. I'll end up thickening up the other half of the sauce. Clair obscur fait de la teinture. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, and let it overflow a little bit, huh? Is that the last one? Not quite. Okay, we'll take it down a notch. L'air obscur, obscur fait de la peinture. Oh yeah, that's gonna have a nice flavor. You can smell it. Oh, splattered out of there. Real appetizing, right? Down another notch and put the lid on there. It should heat up. When we go to assemble everything, should probably turn the oven on so we can preheat that. We're not waiting on that, hopefully. I'll be able to catch it. That's the last bit of it. Alright. Well, all the noodles are in there. I'll give it 6 minutes because I think already, yeah, it's been a few minutes since they're all been in there. Oh, I didn't turn on the stovetop for the sauce to thicken up. I was an adventurer like you once. Then I got an arrow in the knee. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I got an arrow in the knee. Then two in the knee, yeah. Gotta look up that line properly, because I'm not getting it right. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting it right. La 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 la. Yeah, I'll give that a minute. I have to say, didn't really like. I watched people playing Clair but and the music was really good. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like my kind of game. For the most part, like any game where you're like dodging or parrying on a time thing, that's, I don't know, not really my thing. You can do it, but might as well play one of those button games where it tell you press this button and that button within a time frame and then you win. One game that's good that's like that, I'd call it more like a playable movie from my perspective, is Indigo Prophecy. I just think it's, yeah, Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. It's a pretty interesting story. Okay, I'm going to pull that out of there. Don't want it falling apart on us. Helps if it's not bubbling like crazy so I can see what I'm doing. Don't need that boiling water anymore. Okay. Probably come back over to our mess here. Probably put a lot of this away. Put it over here in case we need it again. For the most part we shouldn't. Rinse this off. Nothing's going to go directly on the cutting board, so we're safe. Put our cake pan on there, because it's the only pan we got. Actually, we want a bit of sauce on the bottom first. Now put our oven on 380. Take a little bit of our sauce. It is more of a paste at this point, huh? Okay. Maybe I'll take a bit more from the pan that's still hot and has a bit more fluid to it. So we put a little bit of sauce on the bottom. Put our lasagna noodles on top. Luckily, they're the right length. I had checked them when they were dry and they weren't wide enough. But hopefully while cooking them, when you cook them, they expand a little bit. Okay, so that works out pretty nicely. And then I bought some cottage cheese. I'll spread that on there. Damn it, guys, why did you they put a aluminum film on it, but you can't use the tab they provide with it because it breaks before, like it's sealed, it's glued on so much you can't even do that. There we go. And then a layer of spinach, baby spinach. Actually, I could probably rinse these off a little bit. Well, rinse them off and then let it pour on the floor, huh? There we go. In the bowl. Put a good layer of spinach on there. A little bit of moisture, that's fine. If we see any leaves that are a little wilted or whatever, we can sort them out. That's fine. The texture is not bad. It's a little darker, that's all. put the rest of the sauce in the bowl. Should be able to gauge it a little bit better. Might be able to. This for the last layer. Looking on it, yeah, I might have needed more tomato. But this will still be really good. It might be a little low on sauce, a little light on the sauce, but it'll still be nice. Take this one out. And the final layer kind of broke apart on us a little bit. That's still good. We'll skip the spinach on the top layer. And the oven just finished preheating, so I gauged it alright. And that's 500 grams of cottage cheese, so about a pound, I guess, if you're weighing it in pounds. Same amount of cottage cheese as there is meat in here. Okay, and then cheddar, and then we can get it wrapped up and put in the oven. Oh yeah, my grater's over here. Probably put a good chunk of this, what's left of this cheese on here. And to not put as much pressure on the end of the stroke. got my nail with it. Don't have to go crazy with it. Just a fair amount all over the top. A little bit in the corners here. And we'll have a little bit of cheese left over for a grilled cheese tomorrow. There we go. I'll wrap that up in some aluminum foil and put it in the oven. As I keep grabbing all the other rolls but the aluminum one. It's not too mirror-like, luckily. Alright. Make sure I grab the corners. Alright, I'll bring you guys with me. Put a timer for 25 minutes. Might as well turn this into a just chatting stream for a bit. No, it's gonna be in there for 50 minutes total. I don't know. I could do some cleanup and talk while I'm cleaning up, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna be of any real interest. What does the be right back menu look like? 1 second, I'll try that. Oh, it auto mutes when you go be right back. Okay. How it kind of works out. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. forgot that I didn't have that muted. I just wanted to make sure. Well, I check that my stream is live when I'm doing the cooking segment by being on my channel. So okay, let's open Krita up. Okay. Hey, Sword Saint Michael. Yes, I'm sorry I can't put the animated one on the follow. Apparently, they think they're only. Oh wait, what the? Oh, for some reason my the quick brown fox. Okay, why did that change? 1 second, sorry. Da, da, da. Yeah, it's just the Canadian way of responding to anything that's off. I'm not actually sorry, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself. It has nothing to do with you. Okay. Okay, Frita's opening up, I believe. Please. My laptop's already hot. Damn it. Where is it? Pretty sure it's opening as we speak, but okay. Okay. There. Ah, now I see it. Oh, okay. Maybe about having an animated emote on the follow. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, I know that one's totally out of my control, sadly, because I want everybody to have animated emotes, but I guess that's not the way it works. Okay, window, no, cancel that. Yes, Krita. Ah, okay, it's already set to that. Nice. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm gonna do an update on the lasagna. It's in the oven for like 50 minutes, so we can swap back to the phone. So this is where I'm at with this. I want to try and affect make kind of an effect that makes the wings look like they're transparent because, well, they'll be partially deleted. They'll be just kind of a soft spray delete. That kind of makes sense, right? And these are fiery feathers, they're not solid feathers, so we can do that. We could go even lighter on this part. We could also delete that a little bit, but a little bit more light because apparently, like, it's thicker fire, I guess. We don't have to go crazy on detail here. It's actually Probably better if we just kind of half-ass it and kind of different thicknesses of fire that the light has to pass through. Oh yeah, music. That's really loud on this side. How about now? Is that? That seems about right. Were you working today? Awesome. Yeah. I appreciate the lurk. Hopefully that lasagna, I think it's gonna turn out awesome actually. Oh, that mountain edge kind of threw me off. I don't want to emphasize it too much. And then doesn't matter where I move it. Where's that arrow? The wings will take on the color behind it because, well, it's deleted. Also the flowers, gotta make sure, because there's some that are over top or behind. I can always shift where they are. What do you think? Would it be cool to be an intelligence agent? I sometimes think about stuff like that. Wonder if somebody'd ever like come across me and be like, you know what? That guy can do it. That'd be awesome. Just basically a spy. probably suck. So I'd suck so bad at accents, it probably wouldn't work. They'd have to really focus on training me on that. You know what? It's in the darker blue, so it doesn't get deleted because it's thicker plume of. Did work stress you today, or is it just nice to just be done for the day? Okay, that's good. Yeah, I was coming home super stressed when I was welding.
Help is always within reach at Home Hardware with big savings during the Bring Summer Home Sale. Save 25% on.
Yeah, so it was a skill issue to some degree. Also, the shop was kind of disorganized, really. We'd get blueprints from draftspeople from other companies that didn't know or didn't care about the welders that have to deal with blueprints that didn't really make sense. You have to measure, you have to learn little tricks to measure stuff off of stuff that's not there. To put your measuring tape on the edge of something else and clamp it there. Oh, I'm gonna go to the oven and pull the aluminum foil off the top. I'll be back. The cheese is all melted on the top. It's kind of like wet, but I guess that's why you take the aluminum foil off now, and it'll dry off and like cling on probably. And go check on it. Should be done in 20 minutes. You can give me your honest opinion. What do you think of the cooking part of this? People getting thrown off that a PNG tuber is bothering to do something on camera. Hey Flo. Awesome. Happy to see you. Yeah, I understand that too, yeah. These shoutouts, they don't really stick, do they? Ah, there's a little Finley fish emote. I love seeing Finley fish emotes. Calling me silly, that's awesome. It's going alright. I put a bit of a transparency on his wings. I think we're gonna try to cut his beak out. And he's gonna blow fire, and it's gonna spell out starting soon. It's gonna be on a loop. That's the idea anyway. We're gonna delete the edges of his darker blue flames as well. Oh, it's raining like thunderstorm over here. Got my earbuds in so I can't hear it, but see the water spout just gushing water outside. Nice. You like it? Yeah. Has to look good. Look, every single one of these feathers I copy pasted in place. It's kind of stupid. I altered each row slightly so that it was skewed and stuff, so it looked proper size and everything. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's never really any huge floods here. I mean, it's not impossible, but I didn't hear anything. The parade's tomorrow. There's a parade tomorrow around here. There's a rodeo in town. Ooh. I'm not living in farm country. Yeah, I mean, the Phoenix itself, I worked on like a month ago, I think, and it took me probably 6 or 7 streams to do, and then I left it alone, and I was like, okay, now we need some background, Odin was bugging me. He's like, why are you working in paint? You shouldn't be working in paint. It's an old program. I was like, I know. I like learning the old way of doing things first. So sometimes it gives me ideas. You work with limited tools. You adapt, right? So, but I was like, maybe I should learn Krita. So I brought it over here and cut it all out. Took like 2-3 streams to cut it out properly. You wanna see my lasagna in 10 minutes or 13 minutes? And then it's gonna come out of the oven. Oh, yeah, that's that commercial over. Oh, everything cut out for a second. In well, on the laptop, it wasn't power related. Oh, he's starting to come out. He's trying to really look like something. I guess we could move him so that he's on top of the flower now, huh? I put this flower in the background, that's what I intended. Where is it? Oh, it's over top of the... So it has to be over here somewhere. Where is he? That's the bottom layer. There he is. Is it gonna be the last flower I move? Like, come on. Okay, no, it's behind him, so I'm going the wrong way. Damn it. There's probably a better way to do this. There it is, finally. Take you. There we go. Okay. So now what? Why did that undo? Probably because I undid it. Imagine. I feel like I have to make another variant on these. Like, these are two different flowers I copy pasted. If that's obvious. If that's not obvious, I mean. Maybe I should make another one for this plateau. How much time on this lasagna? 7 minutes? What time is it? Yeah, maybe hopping in here real quick and doing that is all I needed to do today. I can take a minute and think about my process a little bit more before doing anything more with it. And we'll swap over to Doom here. Oh, what? Why didn't the art change? Doom 2. Select. Done. Okay, good. We will.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room.
Yeah, whatever. You reseller. Freaking reseller. Okay. Let's start Doom. And here's some good news. I registered a sole proprietorship. So basically, a new business. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing, but have options to buy things. What's before the market? I forget what it is when something's before the market. And then make things out of that. Maybe sell those things. Make a product. Maybe I'll buy a bunch of bottles and make some sauces. Sell Texas Phoenix's barbecue sauce. Um, 3-4 minutes for lasagna to be done. Get warmed up with this. Is that loud? It's loud to me. Just that. Actually, we're gonna check the settings here because I have a feeling I like crashed twice. The game crashed one day, so we could check the settings, see if we can dull it down a little bit. Maybe there's too many frames for no reason. Resolution scaling. Original. I thought I had it on a pretty normal setting. Oh, there's the make of my TV. Interesting. Graphic API. I don't know. I'm not sure what that all does. Oh, what? Oh, that freaked me out. Yeah, I think we did crank up at some point. Brightness. Sorry. Give my laptop a bit of a break, hopefully. See what else we can shut down in case there's something in the background. That's alright, we're saved. Well, it looks like I can't close that program when I'm playing that game. Okay. Or can I? No, it doesn't look like it. I have to remember that for next time. Oh, this is like... Wow, is this what it used to look like? That is a lot different than I'd expect, but... yeah, it's not worth... Interesting. Hmm. Oh, no, it's all good. I purposely swapped you over back to the phone. The lasagna is done. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can cancel the stream on OBS and then start a stream on your phone or the other way around, and it's fine. Oh, I might as well bring you guys with me. Oh, it's darker than I thought it would be. Woo! Oh, the edges of the. Oh, why is this thing in the way? Oh, damn it. There we go. But because, like, it's a non-stick cake pan thing, I really don't want to use a knife in it. Cut it with a spatula, hopefully. Maybe I should be using the stand instead. I've got a how would you rate your stream quality and 5-star thing right in the way. I hope it is good because I put a decent amount of time into it. Yeah. The edges are a little darker than I had hoped, like of the pasta. Maybe. Well, I was a little short on sauce, so that if we had a bit more sauce, we could have covered it. And I put some cottage cheese each layer. Should be yummy. Go get my plate in the living room. I'll be back. I like put cake on there earlier. It was today, don't worry. Oh, oh yeah, it comes right out. It's not. Yeah, I was scared that I'd end up scratching it, but we got a layer of spinach on every layer. Grab a fork. Let's rate this. It's probably super hot. Usually I'm not careful, but with this I'll be really careful. I'd give that an 8. You can still taste all the ground beef in there, even though it's like maybe 50% vegetable in the sauce. The cottage cheese gives it a bit of texture. probably be even better when it's a little cooler. It's pretty hot. Okay, I'm gonna swap you guys back to Doom.